As I laced up my running shoes and stepped out into the cool morning air, I felt a sense of peace wash over me. Jogging in the park was my favorite way to start the day, and today was no exception. The sun was just beginning to rise, casting a soft pink hue over the trees and the empty path ahead of me. As I picked up my pace, I noticed a black dog in the distance. It was sitting under a tree, watching me with dark, intelligent eyes. I smiled to myself, thinking it was just another park-goer's pet out for a morning walk. But as I continued on my route, I couldn't shake the feeling that the dog was following me. Every time I glanced back, it was a little closer, its eyes never leaving me. I tried to push the thought out of my mind and focus on my run, but the dog's presence was unnerving. It wasn't until I reached the busy intersection at the edge of the park that things took a turn for the worse. As I waited for the light to change, I heard the screeching of tires and the blaring of a horn. Without warning, a bus came barreling through the intersection, narrowly missing me by inches. Shaken, I stumbled back onto the sidewalk, my heart pounding in my chest. How had I not seen the bus coming? And then I remembered the black dog. Was it trying to warn me about what might have happened to me? The thought sent chills down my spine. I turned to look for the dog, but it was nowhere to be found. Had it vanished into thin air? Or was it never really there to begin with? I couldn't shake the feeling that something sinister was at play. As I made my way back to my apartment, I couldn't shake the feeling of dread that hung over me like a dark cloud. Was the black dog a sign of something more sinister lurking in the shadows? Was I being watched, followed, targeted? I tried to push these thoughts out of my mind as I entered my building and climbed the stairs to my apartment. But as I reached for my key, I felt a chill run down my spine. There, sitting on my welcome mat, was the black dog. My heart pounded in my chest as I backed away slowly, my mind racing with fear and confusion. How had the dog gotten there before me? What did it want from me? As I stood frozen in place, the dog cocked its head to the side and let out a low, eerie growl. And then, as quickly as it had appeared, it was gone. I spent the rest of the day locked in my apartment, the events of that morning playing over and over in my mind like a twisted nightmare. Was it all just a coincidence? Or was the black dog a symbol of something more malevolent? I may never know the truth, but one thing is for certain. I will never forget the day I was almost hit by a bus and the black dog that may have saved my life.